Good evening, guys. Bitcoin is breaking all-time new highs. I want to say thank you to all of us that's been waiting for this 3-year, bear market. Last time Bitcoin hit this price was 3 years ago, and in quite a few exchanges, Bitcoin has officially hit all-time highs. So I want to first of all, thank you all for being a bear, following this Bitcoin market. I'm gonna talk about my strategy if Bitcoin does break out. So I'll share with you exactly how I'm looking to trade. I'll be sharing with you what to do now, what can happen, and just long time, guys. I want to probably rant as well, sharing with you how to think differently and not just think like everyone else. So stay tuned, guys. I'll be sharing with you exactly what my thoughts are on Bitcoin, and we'll see. We might do some live trading as well at the end of the video. So I want to share with you my trading strategy and thoughts on Bitcoin, and then, guys, at the end of the live stream, if Bitcoin breaks out, I'll be talking about doing some live trades as well. So this is just a short video. This is not a planned video. I wasn't expecting for Bitcoin to break out. I will still do my longer live stream. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. This video, you can ask me any questions. This will be a longer live stream. But now, guys, let's talk about Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has been extremely bullish since it's broken out. It's gone up, it's almost gone parabolic, and hopefully you guys are taking advantage of it. We've not seen this sort of price moves since back in 2017. So let me post on my social medias and I shall get started. We just post it in. So this is our group. I usually do a live stream. I'm going to do a longer live stream tomorrow. I'm just posting and letting people know that I'm live, so people get a notification. So, guys, Bitcoin. So I'll tell you exactly. I'll make another video explaining in detail, show you my orders, because people say, have you actually bought, have you actually sold? I'll do all of that today, guys. I just want to be really quick. In a half an hour, take some questions and share with you what I'm looking to do. So Bitcoin, this was my key level. If Bitcoin broke below it, I would have looked for, exited my longs, looked for shorts if Bitcoin did something like this. So I'm still some long. My stop is below here. So if you watch my previous videos, I talked about being 10% long. Then here, guys, this was my strategy. Again, if you go watch the previous videos following my posts, you'll see my Bitcoin trade strategy. My plan was, I was looking for a setup. I'll have to go up to find my post to share with you guys how I'm trading. People always ask me how I'm trading. So this is the strategy. Where is it gone? So my plan was, as you can see, when Bitcoin dumped in here, I was looking for sideways consolidation, and then if Bitcoin broke out, my plan was to go long, and Bitcoin has been quite bullish. It broke out and pushed higher. So this is really good to see. If you're bulls in Bitcoin, I would say take some profits. It's climbed a lot. Look to take some profits. This will be the first thing that I do, guys. If Bitcoin has come into this zone 20k level, I'm selling some spot here. So the longs that I've taken in Bitcoin back at 4k, I'm selling some. There's lots of euphoria coming on. I'm looking to sell some. So if you've not bought into Bitcoin, you're completely new. So I'm talking about the strategy now. If you're completely Ed, hello my friend, hopefully. So can I do a quick mic check? Can you guys hear me well? I'll be exactly sharing with you my strategy. Can you guys just give me a thumbs up or say you can hear me well before I start rambling on for 20 minutes, half an hour, and answer some questions as well. I'll look at the shorter time frame and take some scalp trades as well. Just a thumbs up that you can hear me well before I start rambling on. Yeah, Ed, Joshua, can you guys hear me well? Just a thumbs up or a comment that you can hear me well. About 22 people watching, awesome. So I do my altcoin live stream videos. So this, I'll look at all the altcoins. If Bitcoin breaks into new highs, then we had a proper altcoin season. I'll talk about all of that. XRP, I've been in a trade. As long as it's above, let's go on to the higher time frame. As long as it's, I know loads of people were asking about XRP. This was a live trade I posted. As long as XRP is above this level, my bias is long on XRP. Same with Litecoin. As long as Litecoin's above here, Litecoin's breaking out, I'll look for a pullback. to Litecoin to buy. I'll look at all the other questions, guys. Loads of comments coming in. I'll answer all your questions at the end of this live stream. Let's actually get into Bitcoin. So first of all, I'm gonna go back to this video. So again, so people can actually see what I'm talking about. So there's investing and trading. That's completely different. I love Bitcoin. I'm invested in Bitcoin. So I'll go back to this video. This is in our unit course, Bitcoin trading and investing. So if you've not bought any Bitcoin in your life, you're not hodling anything, just buy some. Just buy, 10%. So if you have a $10,000 you want to invest, buy $500 worth of Bitcoin, and put your stop loss. Again, these are not financial advice. I'm just sharing with you my thoughts. So I hodl some Bitcoin. I bought some Bitcoin when it dumped. And I always hold some Bitcoin because I could be asleep and Bitcoin could pump and I'll miss my trade. So I always, hodl some Bitcoin. So that's the first thing. Buy some, with a wide stop loss, and then, buy a little bit. I'm not saying if you have 10,000, this is not where to buy. I've actually sold some at 10K and I've sold some at 19K. This was my plan. I shared with you my previous video where I talked about it. That's the first thing. So I love Bitcoin, long time frame. I'm massively bullish on Bitcoin, and that is something that I'll look to do. What's the trade setup now? So again, the trade setup I'm looking at, let me share with you what I posted. People always, I will do a longer term video where I actually post this video with my entries where I've taken trades. People always ask me this as on hindsight. I try to not do hindsight like other people. If you watch my YouTube videos, hopefully you can see that. So the plan that I posted earlier, you can see it where the price was. This was the plan that I posted. So Bitcoin was around here, 19.2k, as you can see, and my plan was to buy a pullback to 18.6k. So I was looking to buy Bitcoin 18.6k. We did not get that. It pushed up, and I said, if you've not got any Bitcoin, look to buy now, and then if it carries on higher, you can look to get in again. I would look to buy a pullback on 18.6. And then if it just gets back above 19.5, I'll just buy some. And then what I said is same plan as last. Since 10k I've been doing this. Buy 10% now, buy some 10%, 25% with a big pullback. Sometimes you don't get the pullback. So my strategy is long here. So like I said at the short of the light, before the plan that I showed when Bitcoin was here, if Bitcoin got above there, this is where I'd look to buy. This is an hourly pullback after breakout. That is my long setup. This would be my sell-off. I would sell here because this is resistance, 786, 618 zone. And now you leave 10% on. So that's the trade setup that I shared. Now I'll be looking to buy Bitcoin around 18.6k, 18.7k. So if Bitcoin comes into here, does a trade setup, I would look to buy Bitcoin here. I would have my stop loss below there. If Bitcoin starts getting below 18.5k, I will exit that trade. If Bitcoin doesn't do that but gets back above 19.5, 20k, I would again buy a little, have my stop loss there. One thing I will say is, guys, I'll put a warning. Do not try to trade this move, and I'll explain to you why. Let me get a clean chart. So let me share with you what previously happened in Bitcoin all-time highs. So the one before last time, when Bitcoin broke into new highs, it had a big dump, and then it had that crazy rally from $10 to over $100, about 2,000% profit pump. Then, guys, around 1,000, this is 2017, this is when I was getting in Bitcoin. Again, Bitcoin broke into new highs. It pumped slightly. I think this is what's going to happen. I'll share with you some targets. And then it had another 20-30% pullback. So that's what I'm saying. Previous two times Bitcoin hit all-time highs. It had a dump, but then it carried on. Can you get the perfect entry? I've been trading for 7 years. There's no perfect entries. I miss trades. I lose money. The important thing is knowing when to enter and exit. So that's my plan. I've shared with you the plans, shared with you the trade setups. So that's what I'm doing now. I could be wrong. I sold Bitcoin, like I said, at 10k. It sounds stupid now, but that was my plan when I bought at 4k. And I said, if Bitcoin dumps into 12k, 10k level, I'll buy loads now, loads of Bitcoin. But if Bitcoin, comes into here, it's at resistance. It could easily just spike up and pull 30%. No one knows it's going to happen. But we need to be positioned for both sides. If you have a position in, then you have an anti-FOMO. You don't, you don't have FOMO. It's really important to not have FOMO. That's the first thing that I try to teach everyone. And then the Bitcoin trading strategy plan. I'll answer all your questions and all your requests you see. I'll try to stay live for at least half an hour or so. I'll share with you some targets as well. Then the long time frame plan is, guys, whenever, again, this is very simple. People make trading very difficult. I'll share with you a simple strategy, and educate yourself, guys, and smash that like button. If you want to take your trading to the next level, you can check out our group. For the price you pay, you get all of that. But it's really important to have a strategy. If you're just buying now and you didn't buy when it dumps, one thing I ranted about is when it dumped here. I made a video. If you check that video out, whilst Bitcoin was going up, everyone was saying, I want a pullback to buy. But when Bitcoin pulled back, did you buy? Bitcoin pulled back here. You were like, oh no, Bitcoin topping out, I think it's going to go lower, I'll buy it when it's lower. Then it pumps, then you buy. So please don't run with emotions. I know lots of people bought Bitcoin here and they're like, oh, I'm going to FOMO and it's not going to pull back. Then it pulls back, they get scared, they sell, then it pumps. So please have a strategy and stick to it. So the main strategy I'm going to look for is if it breaks above 20k, the next weekly pullback moving average I get, so the weekly moving average pullback, I'm going to look to buy some. And if we see previously Bitcoin weekly 21 weekly moving average, it's a very simple plan. Previously when it moved to 21 moving average, pumped. When it pulled back here, it pumped. Pulled back here, it pumped. Pulled back here, it pumped. So if Bitcoin, even now it pulled back here, then it pumped. So if Bitcoin gives that pullback, I would definitely look to buy some. I could be wrong, I could lose money. Bitcoin could go to zero, and the Bitcoin hodl position that I get, I could lose money. You have to make decisions. You have to take profit. I've sold Bitcoin at 10k, and I've sold Bitcoin here at 19k, and if Bitcoin just carries on higher, it's dumb of me to sell my hodl positions. But you need to take some profit at some point. There's going to be a pullback. You need to have a strategy. I know loads of people that bought Bitcoin at lower prices, than me. They rode Bitcoin to the 20k, rode it down to 40k. They're just riding it up and down. So please don't be that person. So does that make sense? Really quick video. I just want to, this is a part of history, I suppose. This is a historical time, watching Bitcoin break into new highs. This is an amazing time if you're involved in cryptocurrency. This is what we want to see. We've waited 3 years. This feels amazing for me and people that trade cryptocurrency. This is what we have been waiting for. So any questions on Bitcoin first, and then I'll take some questions, and I'll stay live for another 10-15 minutes. I'll do a longer live stream tomorrow in our group, and I'll share with you the best altcoins. Some of the altcoins are setting up so nicely that I'll look at all of them tomorrow. But today I just want to have a just enjoy with a drink. This is not happened. I've not seen it happen for 3 years, and it's amazing to see. How much do you expect? Yeah, 20 or 30% is what, but do we know if we're going to get a pullback? So everyone is waiting to get a pullback. When everyone is waiting to get a pullback, sometimes you don't get that pullback. So if you watch that, people always share with strategies, and I'll read that post again. I'm posting here, every day in our group. I'll read that because people think, everyone can trade hindsight. So it's really important to have a strategy and stick to it. So if you see what I posted earlier, Bitcoin was at 19.19k back then, and you can see Bitcoin, I said, as long as just buy some with a wide stop loss, because you don't know if you're going to get a pullback. If Bitcoin breaks above 20k, I think there would be some, excuse my French, but there could be some crazy manipulation. What I see Bitcoin doing is like a pump to like 21,000, 22,000, then a bigger pullback. There's going to be a bigger pullback, and the pullback's going to happen when everyone jumps in. That's when it's going to happen. So buy little now, buy 5% off your position. If you're looking to buy $10,000 position, buy £500 position. If you're, again, I'm not saying buy if you want to buy $1,000 position, buy if you have $1,000 to invest in, buy $100, buy, and have a trade set up then. And that's the best thing I can teach you. Have stop losses, have invalidation points, and then go in. So in your YouTube channel, I try to keep you guys on the right side of the market, and I do one of these free live streams on YouTube as well once a month. So this one is more, enjoying this. We've been on this journey for 3 years. I've been making videos. So I just wanted to, share with you. I'll talk about the targets as well, but I just wanted to, enjoy this market with you guys. Some of you guys have been watching me talk for over 3 years. So, Paul Phillips, hi Paul. Did you say a pullback to the weekly moving average? So this is a very simple indicator, Paul. Hopefully you're doing well. This is one of any markets you follow. And I'll do a strategy video, Paul, for you guys in the group. One strategy, I'll touch on it slightly. I've got back tested data for over, lots of commodities. I've back tested that data. And what I look for in that strategy is when it works best on commodities. I've back tested this strategy on commodities. Is when a commodity has 2 daily closes above new highs. So that will mean Bitcoin closing above. Let me go back to my chart. Bitcoin closing above let's say Bitcoin closing above 20k today, and then Bitcoin closing above 20k tomorrow. And then you can enter some and have a 3 ATR stop loss. So Bitcoin stop loss is, let's say daily moving is 1,000. So the strategy would be buying some and have a 3 ATR stop loss. So your stop loss will be below 17k. That's a trading strategy that I've back tested over 5 years on different commodities. So you can follow that strategy, and the strategy that I teach is a very, very simple strategy. You don't have, if someone tells you there's with Bitcoin going into new highs, you'll see lots of people selling indicators and courses saying you can predict the market moves, you can predict pump. No one knows what the market goes. You have to take risk-defined positions with stop losses and follow your strategy. My strategy is hourly pullback, which is what I'm looking for now. If I buy it here and it gets back below, like I said, I've showed with you where it gets back. If it gets back below here, I will look to exit, and that's as simple as that. If it breaks out, I'll look to buy some, and I might have to look buy some higher than I sold. So I told you that if Bitcoin, my plan was here. I made the last Bitcoin in the group. I made lots of a live stream a lot more often. In the YouTube video, I think I was around here, and I said if Bitcoin came into 12k to 10k, this is my long-term buy position. My long-term buy position was here. I bought some at 4k, and that's been one of the best entries. I bought some at 5k. It was probably dumb. People were saying, Rocko, you can't trade, Bitcoin's going to zero, and that ended up being one of my best positions. I sold at 10k. This was the same. I sold at 4k. I have some hodl position that I never sell. I'll buy some on pullbacks, and I told you the first time I'll sell that was around 20k, and I've stuck to my strategy. I wrote a post about wanting not to sell, thinking Bitcoin's going to go higher, but you have to stick to your strategy. If you don't, guys, you'll be FOMOing in, holding position, taking positions. Because someone on YouTube, again, don't listen to me, please do your research, read books. I'm just sharing with you my thoughts. Follow all my videos, see what calls work, what calls doesn't work. And one recent one, I'll say the Cardano one was very detailed. That was about the Shelly update back 6 months ago. That one was on YouTube. It was these 2 videos 4 months ago, before and after. You can see a recent one was XRP, where I showed with exactly my trade. So that's my thoughts on Bitcoin. One quick price predictions that I do for Bitcoin is I've shared with you lots of strategy. I'll make a longer video similar, I'll call it $1 million trading strategy, because I'll be honest, guys, people say I'm a trader, I can make money every day. I can't make money every day. You need the markets to be like this. The money I've made here, I lost money on 2018, and I'll be completely honest. 2017 I made almost life-changing worth of money. And when the market is choppy like this, you can't make money. When the market's like this, the market pays you. You get into good positions, move your stop up, take profit. That's how you trade. So it's really important to not get dragged into this. Please invest in yourself, and if we do break out, learn a strategy, learn how to trade. Bitcoin's trying to break out again. I'm getting a notification. Apologies if you get a sound, but right, let me get some targets for you. So in the short time frame, some of the targets I'll be looking for is, sorry I'm speaking fast, that's how I speak. I'm just really passionate about trading and cryptocurrency. This is what I've been doing for the past 3 years. So some targets I will be looking for. So I think if Bitcoin breaks out now above here, you can have a stop order here as well. So some targets for Bitcoin for me would be, these would be my targets, because there's no lines, guys. There's no price history in Bitcoin above 20k. Bitcoin's never been higher than that. So, you know, there's Orel Edry, hi mate. On YouTube, there's a special way to join as well on YouTube. If you want to, you know, you can join through PayPal, it works out cheaper. But if you want to join through YouTube, there's a special way as well. This is the option for you to check out if you want. So Audrey, I'll answer your question, my friend. This is a quick live stream. I've got a longer live stream tomorrow at Facebook. That's tomorrow at 4 o'clock. I'll answer all your questions, but I will have a look at Link and XRP, some of the popular coins. So yeah, Bitcoin's got no, this is price discovery levels if Bitcoin breaks above 20k. And these are some of the targets. I think, you know, 21,500 would be first target. And then, you know, 2200 would be a target. And 22. These are some Fibonacci targets I can get. And if you guys have followed me, Fibonacci targets aren't as accurate as support resistance. But if you watch my Link trade, I took a trade around back in 2019. Here, this was one of the best trades I took. My YouTube channel got up a lot higher. And these were the targets. And see how Link, let me go back to the weekly. See how Link found resistance at these points at 1272. It had a sell-off. At extension 2, it had a nice sell-off. 2618 and then almost 618, it had a sell-off. So those are my Fibonacci targets. I'll refine them and post them, but those are my targets. Any questions on Bitcoin? I'll take 5 requests for crypto altcoins, and then I'll shoot off. I'll do a once a month on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification button. I was going to do this Thursday, next Thursday if you click here, you'll see this next Thursday. I'm doing this live stream scheduled for 12:10. I'll change the date on this. That will be the YouTube live stream. I'll be live for over an hour and answer all your questions. Let's see if you can take any live trades in Bitcoin. I know people like to look for live trades. It's not really giving me a setup. My live trade, the trade I look for is around here, 18.6 to 18.8k. 51618 Fibonacci. If I get a green candle, ABC correction around here. So any questions, any altcoin requests, any questions on Bitcoin? So sell it for dollar, sell it for tether. So again, it depends on what exchange you're trading. So the hodl position I sold it through Coinbase, and the taxman will be after me, but you have to book your profits. The 10% trade I've got, that's on Binance. The trade I took at 11k, and I shared with you the positions, and people will be, I don't care what YouTube people think. If you've been following me, you probably know how transparent I am. I got in a position here. I've still got 10% running off that position. That's on Binance. So it depends on what exchange you're on. So you could do it to US dollar, do it to euro, do it to a tether. So those are some ways to sell into your cryptocurrency. I'll have a look at ETH, XLM. Let's look at ETH, XLM, XRP, and Link and Litecoin. Those are the 5 coins, and then maybe look at one last one at the end. So let's have a look at ETH. ETH, I'm going to look to buy ETH. ETH above 620, I'm going to look to buy. These are the sell levels. If you guys remember, when I took that trade above 400, I sold half. These are my 2 other targets. So above this level, I think ETH will have a move up. The only reason I'm being patient on ETH is, guys, if altcoin breaks out, we have to be a little more patient on altcoins. If Bitcoin breaks into new highs, one of the things I look for, again, I'll struggle to keep my live stream to half an hour, but one of the things I look for is Bitcoin dominance chart. Bitcoin dominance chart has been in an uptrend. So if Bitcoin dominance chart keeps breaking out higher, then altcoins will suffer in the short time frames. If you look at 2017, when Bitcoin pumped, Bitcoin was a very big bull until 11th of December. So that's one thing you have to keep in mind. And I want Ethereum BTC to stay above. This is one of my indicators to get back above the bull bear line. If Ethereum BTC gets back above there, I'll look to long alts. At the moment, my focus is on BTC. Altcoins, the altcoin season is where, we got an altcoin season in 2017. There was a really good one in DeFi. Lots of people made money, but that is nothing compared to what we get if Bitcoin breaks into new highs. That's when we get the biggest move. So I mean, I really like how this is looking above 620. Look to buy some Ethereum, have your stop below 550, but if we start getting below 600, 580, I will look to exit this position. That will be my trade in Ethereum. It's looking nice, and as long as Ethereum is above, let's say 3064, not 3064, as long as Ethereum is above 3000 Satoshi against BTC, I like Ethereum. Litecoin has been crazy. I actually closed my position in Litecoin. I'm going to look to get back in. So Litecoin, I said when it got back below this red zone, I exited my positions because it looked a bit bearish. This was my stop loss below 80. You can see the line 77. I think I got stopped out. I'm going to look to buy Litecoin now. I'll buy it definitely above 90. But as long as it stays above this red zone, which is around $80, I'm going to look to buy a pullback in Litecoin as well. It's looking good. And I'll make a longer time frame Litecoin prediction. It needs some news. Again, I'm not as big a fan of Litecoin as I was. I want to see Litecoin, have some news, Litecoin halving news or some sort of news. And this is a zone, Litecoin had a huge breakout in 2017. Then it had another big move up. Then it had a decent move up. So if Litecoin, this is a zone Litecoin can pump like crazy. So I'll be keeping an eye out for it. We can have some crazy prices, but if Litecoin, that's why I'm looking. If it gets back above this red zone, I'll be targeting $100 and getting in a position. XRP is sideways consolidating. My trade, this is a trade I posted live. Go watch the last XRP video. Again, this was posted in the group when I took that trade in a live stream. If you watch this video, I think I shared that trade here and it hadn't hit target when I'm doing that video. So go watch that video. Simple trade, broke out of there. Nice trade, hit my target. And again, that's in and out trade, get out of that trade. For XRP, as long as XRP does not have your stop loss here, 45 cents. And if XRP start getting below 50 cents, I think it will potentially be a top. For new positions, I want a breakout pullback here. That will be very simple plan. And I have alert set. I'll post in the group when it happens, but that's an XRP trade. And if you're new and you've got no XRP, if we get an hourly or 4 hourly close above here, buy some with stop below 53. And if it starts getting below 1 hourly resistance, so by trend I mean, so if you buy here and you buy this breakout, a trend change would be break below there. And I have my stop there, but again, that's some secrets from my trading strategy. I like to keep my stops where, because everyone puts their stops below swing points and they get stopped out. I like to put my stop loss where other people are not putting their stop losses. XLM and Link are my last two coins, and I'm happy to have a look at other requests if people are watching. So Link, XLM, I've not really got a setup. Like I said, there's too many coins to watch. It's difficult to trade that many coins. I've not really got a setup in here. Maybe around the support level 940. Let me have a look at XLM USD. I'm not as interested in this one. I'm interested in Link. I'll post about it. So XLM, guys, if XLM gets above 24 cents, I'll target 28 cents. Higher time frame above 3 cents, I think XLM can have a big move up, similar to XRP. So XLM, I mean, the way the bullish market is, you can have a buy stop order above 236. If it pumps and gets below 189, I will exit that position. Link, let's have a look at Link. Any last questions, guys? I'm so happy. Hopefully you guys are happy as well. I've had a bit long day, so I'm gonna, I probably won't trade tomorrow. The way Bitcoin is looking, I'm just gonna watch Bitcoin. I've just done XLM, my friend. I'm not sure where you're getting your questions from. Let me watch BTC quickly. So let's have a look at Link. So Link, this is a trade idea I posted. It's not really hit my target yet. So this was a buying support. I just said I shared some signals, about entries. This is a huge support level. It looked bullish on an hourly time frame. I said, buy this pullback, and this was the zone I bought. I would have sold some if I took this trade, but it's still in slight profit. You should have sold half if you follow my strategy in this pump. So Link is looking okay. I really don't want Link to get back below sort of 70,000 even. I don't want it. Long time frame, if Link comes into this level, 55,000, 56,000 to 50,000, I'm going to blindly look to buy some Link BTC, and I'll have a look at Chainlink USD as well. That Link trade hasn't gone anywhere for me. This is looking okay, as long as, I mean, yeah, I've not really got a setup in Chainlink yet. I'd just look to say buy an hourly pullback, or, you know, an hourly close above this red block, have a stop loss below 12 cent and target 16.5, sort of trade. On a higher time frame, Link above $20 would be another crazy breakout move, similar to when we had that move below there. And if you're long Link, have your stop loss below there, and if we start getting below $12, I would exit Link. That's how I trade Link. So one last request, Ada, any final questions, guys? I'll do a live stream, like I said, not this Thursday, next Thursday. I try to do one free on YouTube. Make sure you smash that like button, guys. About 30-40 people watching. Please smash that like button. And again, thank you all. This is one of the happiest days for me. I can't explain to you how happy I am. I've gone through a lot of things in my life, in my personal life, but this has made me really happy. So Cardano's looking great. 4-hour pullback. If we get a 4-hourly close, if we get an hourly candle close, let's say above here, you can look to long it with a stop loss below. But a longer time frame, I'll post this in the group. Let me set my alert out as well. I'll be looking to buy a Cardano. I'll be looking to buy Cardano above there. I'll post it in the group. There's one guy in our group, David. He's a massive Cardano. There's lots of news out with Cardano. He knows about Cardano. I'm not sure if he's an insider. He posts a lot of news on Cardano, and we've traded Cardano really well together. Cardano above 20 cent, I'm going to look to long, and I've set my alert as well. I'll post in the group and let you guys know. Let me finish with DOT. Aurel have asked that question, and then I'll ask, you know, a Bitcoin related question. Yeah, Joshua, there's two, right? Okay, last two requests, and otherwise I'll be here. You know, Joshua, and especially Joshua is almost a friend to me. You know, my crypto friend, I'll call him. Let's do DOT. So DOT is looking nice. So DOT, when it broke out above this red zone, I posted about it. I like it. So, you know, this is my bull bear line. If it gets back below, for me to buy a DOT, I would want DOT above $7. That's when we can have a big breakout move. But I like DOT. I just don't have a setup now, my friend. You know, if DOT breaks out above there, you know, does a trend change. I've not got a setup in DOT at the moment, and it's looking bullish. But if I don't have a right risk to reward setup, I can't really take it. Where's the 618 Fibonacci coming? Yeah, it's just getting above 618. So above 618, that could be a setup, my friend. Above there, that will be my setup in DOT. Let's have a look at DOT BTC. I'm sure I've got DOT BTC on my watch list because I really like DOT. So DOT BTC hasn't broken out. It's been going to my plan. So again, I posted a Bitcoin plan that, you know, worked out really well. So I'm going to be looking for something similar. So DOT, I wanted to buy, you know, slightly lower, but this is my long time buy zone. If you want to buy DOT here with a wide stop loss, if DOT does this, please exit. But I'm happy to buy some long time, and then if it does this above, this is the resistance that I like, 30,000, I'll look to get in DOT. Fundamentally, I like DOT, Wi-Fi, Uni, and some of these coins I own as well. BAT, I've got a buy order in BAT, as you guys know. Let's finish off with Tezos. Tezos is one of my favorite coins to trade, and I wanted to buy Tezos above there. It didn't break out, and then I said if it gets back below this, I will exit. This was my pullback entry, and I talk about weekly moving average pullback. You can see the perfect weekly moving average pullbacks in Tezos. So Tezos, my plan is, again, I'm sharing with you some of my trade ideas in this YouTube video, is if it gets to 900 zone, I'm going to look to buy some. If it doesn't get back there, it's doing a very nice inverse head and shoulders pattern. So a break above there, 4-hour hourly pullback, I'm going to look to buy some. Stop loss will be below there, and then, you know, if it fakes out and does this, I don't want to wait for it to hit my stop loss. I'll exit it there. So Tezos is something that I'm really looking to get in, and like Joshua, I really like Tezos. We took a trade in Tezos as well, Tezos USD. I think, Joshua, did you take that trade? I'm not sure if you're still watching. We took this trade, didn't we, Joshua? This was the trade I posted. Nicely hit my target. If I type in Tezos, I think it was this weekend I posted this one. This was the trade, and as you can see, 28th of November we posted this one. Link as well. Sorry, ADA breakout. I didn't take the ADA trade, so you can't take this many trades. I just did analysis for members. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, guys. Great time, enjoy this moment. We've waited 3-4 years to get this moment, and yes, I'd say enjoy it. I'm really happy. I wanted to go live, share this moment on YouTube. This has been my life for the past 3 years. We've rode it down to 4K, 3K, big dump. We've gone through manipulation, exchange hacks, FARD news, and now, guys, we're back to all-time high. So if Bitcoin does break out, you guys deserve to make money more than others. But please, I'll end it on this note, guys. Please don't be greedy. Please don't make the mistakes you made. Get in good positions, take profit. Don't try to make $1 million. I titled this $1 million trading strategy, but don't try to make $1 million of 100. Have a strategy. Don't try to be a hero. Manage your emotions. Don't get scared and sell offs. This is a great example. I talked about buying dips. You guys, I know a lot of people sold here as well and tried to short it as well. When the trend is up, please don't short. I've shared some short ideas in the group if people wanted to short. I didn't take this myself. This was a short idea. When the trend is up, don't. So thank you, guys. Thank you, Lynn. And can I end the video by saying again, you can check out my group if you want. I'll leave the links below and you can check it out through join as well. My only one request is smash that like button, guys. I put a lot of effort into these videos, and you guys mean a lot to me as well, because trading can be a lonely business. So thank you very much for supporting me. So just smash that like button for me. I don't know how many likes we've got, but yeah, thank you very much, guys. And I'll see you guys soon. I'll make a YouTube video, and then next week, Thursday, if you turn on the notification button, you'll see that you'll get notified next Thursday. I'll do a free live stream on YouTube. But again, thank you very much, guys. Take care. Smash that like button. Check out the group. Join our Rockstar Trading group if you're interested. If not, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and go Bitcoin.